Good blessed Wednesday morning, January the 20th, 2021. Is about 10:07 a.m. in the morning. It's been 7 days since my dad been home. He barely consuming anything. The nurse was here yesterday, and all his vital signs is well. He been urinating. They said that his lungs on the 4th of January was so full of fluid that they drawed out 2 liters of fluid on the 5th of January. And 6 days later, I believe it was the 11th of January, they told me those 2 liters had came back into his lungs. Me and the nurse, me being in the medical field before, we just couldn't see that being in there because he's not in respiratory distress. You see, with all that fluid that they said they took out his lungs, and then it came back within 6 days. If that came back within 6 days, then he been home for 7 days. So if 2 liters refilled in his lungs in 6 days in the hospital, you would think a couple of more liters would have been in his lungs today, which he came home on the 13th, and that's 7 days. Something about the number 7. I'm the 7th child. Today, the inauguration of Biden and Harris, a lot of people is up with joy, which is nothing wrong with that. You know, it was time for another president. I agree. But I don't celebrate nothing until I actually see, once they in office, I see some change down here in Charleston, Missouri, Mississippi County, with the racism. I'll start celebrating when I see some people, not all people, some black people say that there's no such thing as black on black crime. That's their prerogative to say. But when you try to interject into somebody that know there's black on black crime, and there's blacks that's fearing other blacks, scared to go out of their house, then don't come trying to wreck the train of somebody that's trying to fight like Harriet Tubman did. You know, I have white friends too, because some blacks with white friends, they don't want to say reality, that there's black on black crime. My dad experienced in World War II the same thing I'm experiencing here in 2021. He experienced it here in Charleston, Missouri in the 20s, the 30s, the 40s, when he went to World War II in the 40s. He was drafted, barely 18 years old, and they separated the blacks from the white troops. They may not do it now, but people get angry and call you a revolutionary, a troublemaker. They called Martin Luther King a troublemaker. They told him to lead the South. He told him he ain't going nowhere. Told him to go back to Africa. He said he wasn't going back to Africa. He didn't come from Africa. He was born in the United States. My dad was born here. And those that don't like what I'm saying, you can interject your thoughts, but then go back to your page with your comedy. And most of my attackers, let me tell you, most of my attackers are people that call themselves devout Christians. Some of them ministers, their husband is ministers. But ministers and wives of ministers, I don't look, when y'all say that you ministers, I don't look at that until I see your actions. You see what I'm saying? I see a bunch of ministers and their wives and politicians ripping off poor people. That's what I see. You see, some people don't want to see black on black crime, what Jesse Jackson Jr. did. What you think he went to jail for? But he got a pat on the back, him and his wife. You see what I'm saying? And the reason why I'm saying this here, because I'm sitting here taking care of my dad when the other people gave up on him. And I'm showing my two young daughters and some of my other family and friends and followers what we have to do. You get knowledge from your elders. You see what I'm saying? If God wished to take me away today, my two young daughters and some of my young family and friends and followers, they'll know we don't sit your elderly in a nursing home when you don't have to. You see what I'm saying? I'm going to tell you, it's a female. I think her name is Tamatha. I can't probably pronounce her first name, but her last name is Man. And I want y'all to just listen to what she said. I don't own the rights to this song, but listen what she's saying, and I feel the same way. I'm all churched out. You see what I'm saying? Take me to the King. Vashawn, what is his name? Vashawn out of Chicago. He made what's the name of the song? I'm getting old, y'all. What is it? Nobody Greater. Somebody help me with his last name. Vashawn, what is his last name? But anyway, he said, he searched all over. He searched high and low. You see what I'm saying? But he couldn't find nobody greater than God. But let me just play this here. And I want y'all to tell y'all, my dad, he haven't been consuming a lot. But today he wanted some milk. I gave him Ensure. He wanted coffee. I gave him Ensure because I know if he's not consuming food, then Ensure will be just like food. But I want y'all to listen to something, if you will. I love my daddy, y'all.
Whether you're looking to connect with customers,
I love my daddy, y'all. And what I want y'all to do is just listen for a minute, just a minute. Give me a few seconds.
Constant Contact has powerful email marketing tools and
I want y'all to listen to what she says. I love this song. I don't own the rights to it. But I'm tired too, but I'm not going to give up. You know why I ain't going to give up? That's why I'm not going to give up.
truth is I'm tired, options are few. I'm trying to pray, but where are you? I'm all churched out, hurt and abused. I can't fake what's left to do. Truth is I'm weak, no strength to fight, no tears to cry. Even if I try, but still my soul refuses to die. One touch will change my life. Take me to the King. I don't have much to bring. My heart's torn in pieces. It's my offering. Lay me at the throne. Lead me there alone to gaze upon your glory and sing to you this song. Please take me to the King. Truth is, it's time to stop playing these games. We need a word for the people's pain. So Lord, speak.
going to leave y'all with this here. I didn't play that because that I'm weak and finna give up. But at some point, when you in an area, when you done tried everything, you see what I'm saying? Then when you try to do something to uplift people, and then you have other black people. You have other black people. I'm talking about some family, some so-called friends, other black people have the audacity to say what's not going on in the black community. It may not be going on in their community, but you ask that family of that black lieutenant from the retired fire department, you see what I'm saying? A firefighter, you see, about a month ago, if that long ago, ask him, was that 3 white guys with guns when he was coming out that popcorn place? Ask him, was that 3 white guys came out of the car with sheets on their head saying KKK and shot him dead? Ask him, was that 3 white police that came and shot him dead? You see what I'm saying? And you know, you people that study talk about, well, it's white on white crime, other nationalities on that. We know that. We know that. You go in Little Village, when that little girl got shot on Halloween, the 7-year-old girl got shot on Halloween, guess what? Them Mexican individuals, them Mexican people, they got together and found that 15-year-old that shot it because it was Mexican on Mexican. So those of you don't like to say it, that I'm saying it's black on black crime, they're saying it's not black on black crime, it is. The bottom line, it is. If it ain't in your neighborhood, we'll skip your neighborhood. When they get to shooting up your house, you go to wherever else. You go to the Asians, the whites, the Mexicans, or whatever you want to do. But I'm going to do like Moses did. God sent me to the black community. He sent me to go up to Chicago and get my daddy. You see what I'm saying? He sent me to Chicago to go get my brothers. He sent me to go get my sisters, some of my nieces and nephews. He done sent me in the white and Spanish communities before, but he told me that it is a problem in the black community, and anybody that think it ain't, then don't worry about it. You put a sign out saying, don't worry about our black on black crime. Let me come out and let me get carjacked and hit upside the head. Let me go, y'all. Peace be still.